Hi there, I'm Tyler, and a while back I made a book called the Voremalump, which I posted on YouTube and confused a lot of people. So I figured I'd come here to try and explain it. I will try, I will probably fail. So it started from three different things. The first one was Dr. Seuss books, the second was this thing called Octopuff and Kumquat, and the third was a thing called Dream Bunny. Let's go over each, shall we? So the first came from a very specific Dr. Seuss book. It's called Bartholomew and the Oobleck. It's a little bit different than other Dr. Seuss books in that it's more specifically about a whole story. It doesn't necessarily rhyme. I also really love how the art style is mostly just specific or minimalist kind of pencil line work and a splash of one color. In this case it's green for all the slime that's in this story. But I also liked the cover of the book design so much that I decided to replicate it when I did the actual book. So after I knew I wanted to do some kind of Dr. Seuss sort of parody, Red Letter Media reviewed this weird, obscure American Lung Association video called Octopuff and Kumquat.
I do not think we're going to see a cartoon octopus smoking 8 cigarettes.
But first, my name. Let me introduce myself. I'm Octopuff.
Which was about an octopus that comes to a kind of Dr. Seuss-y sort of small town to convince people to smoke cigarettes. And I'm like, what a weird idea.
Would you like to try one of these, Your Majesty?
What if this was somebody convincing a town to be into Vore? Hey everyone, I got a thing to tell you about and it's called Vore. And that's where the idea started formulating in my head, because the look of that animation was kind of Dr. Seuss-y with sort of the round houses. The last thing where I came up with the character itself was from Brutal Moose reviewed this thing called Dream Bunny, which was this really bad attempt at a children's television show pilot. And the character in it was a bunny sort of mascot suit, and he was kind of chubby, and he had these very long bunny ears.
Dream Bunny does not look like a bunny to me at all. Like I said earlier, he looks like an owl with dreadlocks maybe.
And I was like, there's the character that I want to go with. There was also a video called Ricky Raccoon Shows the Way, another Brutal Moose review. It was part of his series Televoid. And in it, a large round raccoon uses his stomach to bump into people and get them to get out of the way. And I'm like, okay then. Listen, if you're in a fursuit and you have a large bellied character that purposely bounces into people, you know what's up. Anyways, the Voremalump one is absolutely a real book. A lot of the YouTube comments were like, is this thing real? Yeah, it's real. It's right here, and you can actually, buy it. And I actually, since this is Vore Month, I decided to release the second one, and here it is. It's called The Voremalump 2, Lump vs. Roo, and it's about the Voremalump facing off against another character who's, thinks he's the best at Vore. I think the best thing about making this series was that somebody liked it enough to make a crocheted plush toy out of it. This is amazing, because usually characters that I have in my comics, it was a character of my own entire creation, and to see it as a little plush toy with his hat and the cane and everything, this is amazing. This is why I love making these kinds of ridiculous stories and ideas, because people out there like them enough to do stuff like this. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the Voremalump 1 and the Voremalump 2, which are now both on YouTube. And if you like them enough, maybe you should go check out the digital and physical copies that you can buy online. Your YouTube comments are so funny. Keep them coming.